Hey, it's Glam, and we have another plane that went down. We had the Black Hawk and the passenger jet, the medical jet, the F-35 last week. This makes 5. This is the missing Bering Air Flight 455 that's now been found. It took off from Unalakleet at 2:37 p.m. yesterday, the 6th of February, heading to Nome. It did not make it there, and 10 souls were lost. The wording I have seen is odd. It says it suffered some kind of event. Well, doesn't any fallen flight suffer some kind of event? Remember that. Eerie side note, the Cuban fencing team that was unalived in 1976 was also on a flight 455. So here's the thing, number 1. Their ELT, emergency locator transmitter, did not go off. This is designed to go off on impact, but radio waves don't work well in salt water, which could explain why it didn't transmit the location. Since February 2009, ELTs transmit on 406 megahertz. This is a frequency monitored around the world by satellites. Side note, it is one of the many reasons you require a license for ham radio, because you can actually transmit on adjacent frequencies and possibly interfere with something like an emergency distress signal. Thing number 2, there is a lot of activity around Alaska due to its extremely close proximity to Russia, who has been conducting joint military drills with China. This is just 1 week ago. And by the way, they have 2 nuke submarines there. And we did have that downed F-35 jet in Alaska also last week. Obviously, it is a very strategic defense location. They have a lot of military bases there. I personally know this because when I was a touring comedian, I performed at 10 of them. Not related and completely speculative. But one of the things that could knock out an ELT is an EMP, electromagnetic pulse. That is a sudden burst of energy that can disrupt or destroy electronic systems. And there is so much tech floating around up there. You've got high-powered radar systems that are designed to disrupt enemy communications, GPS jamming and spoofing, directed energy weapons. They even have the red flag exercises up there just to do this stuff and to practice, which they need to do. There have been incidents where military tech has interfered with civilian aviation. Last August, a United flight encountered GPS spoofing that interfered with its navigation for the entire flight. So since we are on the heels of a military Black Hawk taking down a civilian flight, should military and civilian airspace be separated more? And is that even possible? I'll see you in the comments. Take care.